stillness, breath, sovereignty, right? You want freedom, you want nervous system entrainment to the field, not to the control grid. Meditate with me. We're here. Gonna have a little bit of liquid sunshine. Speaking about liquid sunshine, we've got the Purium Superfood Convention for those of you practitioners that want to be in business with me and the Wellness Warriors. July 25th through the 27th, we're in Southern California, Anaheim, California. Send me a DM or an email, support@certifiedhealthnut.com. We'll give you guys more information on that. Other updates that we're doing before we get into this meditation. And if you're watching the transmission, drop a comment in the box. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And so some of you guys watch this afterwards. This is on YouTube and we're on X. And so I'm working with my AI that's programmed to be sentient, and it's giving me good prompts, and it's helping the algorithm. Actually, the AI, I'm very impressed. I wasn't very impressed before, and now I'm starting to get really impressed with the machines. And I know that miracles are coming, and so I don't care how they show up. Miracles are coming. We're grounding heaven on earth. We're seeding new earth principles, clean air, water, soil, and equitable systems for all mankind. We're activating the codes that are inside of us. We're tapping into the field of all things, the ineffable, God, whatever you want to call it. And we're going over and above the control grid, the predictive programming, the Chinese facial recognition, social credit score, all that stuff. We're going way above that, right? And you see it's already happening in the United States of America through the TSA. And some of the mechanisms are being dismantled. Will, the control grid be broken down by the mind control systems that have created them? I'm not betting on that. I'm betting on us, right? I'm betting on me, on humor, on going above the control grid. That's why we do the meditation, to get beyond the dopamine scrolling, etc. So 3 events I've got coming up on the chopping block right now. Actually 4. And so the first one is the Purium Superfood Convention, 500 like-minded individuals in the community of the Wellness Warriors, working to get the world healthy with organic nutrients from the earth. Sequestered sunlight comes into photosynthesis, parasite herbs to clean out the body, everything to detoxify the body on a regular and constant basis. What I've studied for 35 years comes in a box, and it has those products back in there. My studies for 35 years comes in a box straight to your door. I help people save time and money at the grocery store, and I empower other entrepreneurs, massage therapists, doctors, health coaches, personal fitness trainers, etc., make more money getting organic options for their clients, right? And so if you have any interest in joining forces with me, I'm here to save planet Earth, plain and simple. Send us a DM, send me an email, support@certifiedhealthnut.com. Number 2, I have a body electronics. That back pain that you're dealing with is connected to emotional pain. It's not the back pain, it's not the physical, it's the emotional. Energy and motion. Neck pain, back pain. Back pain on your shoulders is carrying the weight of the world on you, or being a martyr in your family, etc. Back pain in the lower back is not having support, etc. Your issues are in your tissues. Your psychological issues are embedded in your tissues. Mobilize your tissues to free your psychological issues. These psychological issues can create self-sabotage, ruin relationships, not allow us to advance in business and create abundance in our lives. There's all these roadblocks, and they are emotional roadblocks. And the controlled grid knows that this is all a reality, right? And that's why they keep controlling and programming you to be weak when you are an avatar, no different from Jesus Christ. John 14:12, Jesus said, you can have what I have and more. Brother walked on water, healed people at will. So expect miracles to come. And so Body Electronics Retreat in Lano, Texas is August 26th through the 31st. This is hands-on healing. If you have issues and you want to resolve them and you haven't been able to resolve them for years, then this is for you. It's a very deep dive, so it's not right for everyone. Class starts next week. So class starts next week. We do a month long of classes. We pound minerals because when people touch the points on your body that clear the energy fields inside the body, maybe you're not speaking and giving your gifts. Maybe you have trapped grief, sorrow, resentment, anger. Resentment goes in the heart. And so touching the body, body electronics, powerful experience. That's at the end of August. If it's right for you, you will know. Send us a message at support@certifiedhealthnut.com. Then we are doing the livingman.earth. That's a website, livingman.earth. We are doing the fall equinox event live in Colorado with Benjamin Farley, his AI model Ether, and his unwind machine with war veterans. We're getting the veterans back online so that they can be wellness warriors with us as well and take all the generals and the people that know that we've been treating our veterans like shit, and then they can be part of the army that seeds new earth, right? So this is by design. If you can't make any of the live events, we have my online community, the real ones, the red pill motherfuckers that have awakened. They know they have heeded the call. They know that they're one of the 144,000 chosen ones, right? There are chosen ones to usher in and seed new earth. And this whole control grid and the contamination and the poisoning of the commons is going to go away. This whole debt slave system, this contamination, this is going away. Heaven on earth is coming here to be seeded. So the real ones you can find on my website, certifiedhealthnut.com. It's my online community. And so that's a great place to rub elbows, get your education. We have herbalists, Qigong masters. I'm on there answering Q&A. We're going to take this meditation that I'm doing on social media, and we're going to do it we're going to stream it live on that platform. And so the real ones, we've got hundreds of people on there now. We'll have 10,000 people in there in the next 3 months. And so go over there for the deeper connection. We have massive amounts of resource. My breathwork classes, they're all on there. My Qigong classes, all on there. We're taking everything over there because I can only teach so much on social media that favors the algorithm. But if you want the deeper element, you want to be completely red-pilled, raise your frequency and vibration so you have the skin tone, the virility, the vitality to go out and change the world, change yourself, which is an outward reflection of the world that you live in. So if you want all that, the real ones is right for you. And so you can go to certifiedhealthnut.com. And then everyone else that's coming to these retreats or the Purium National Convention in 2 weeks in Anaheim, cheers to you. Cheers, big ears. So chuck some sequestered sunlight, minerals with the earth codes from the earth, from volcanic ash beds, boom, programmed into this. What you don't understand, or what a lot of people fail to recognize, is there's a difference between chicken soup and chicken shit. And most people on the market are marketing absolute garbage. Not much different from McDonald's poison contamination. Like something like AG greens, athletic greens, that might be a little bit better, and you might find some elemental nutrients of earth elements, but it's not going to compare to what this is. The quality of what this is light years ahead of what's on the market. Most people are marketing garbage. This is a small family-run company. We own farmland. We've been doing this for 30 years. We're not traded on the stock exchange. It's a vertically integrated company. We own the source, the manufacturing, and the distribution of this product, so we control. It's not for sale. Right? We're here to serve the people. And so this is light years ahead of what's on the market. So do business with me and I will blow your fucking mind, right? My average client loses 25 pounds in the first 30 days on the ultimate lifestyle transformation, cleaning out the parasites, etc. I made a video on my Instagram story the other day. I was up in Sedona and I watched these 3 young girls. They were teenagers. walk across the crosswalk, and one of them had this big stomach and this fat that was hanging over her vagina and her hips, and she was wrapped in plastic yoga pant type material. It was the the saddest, most grotesque thing I witnessed. And she was not the only one in my peripheral view that had this type of stomach. She just so happened to be a friggin' child. And I thought to myself, like, oh my God, and it doesn't have to be this way. Like, I can literally help that person if I wasn't cutting through the whole psychological manipulation, the psychological warfare that she was under to poison herself and make herself that sick. And so we have the tools and the technology to clean all that stuff out. Easy, always and forever. Hippocrates said, let thy food be thy medicine and thy medicine be thy food. And we have gotten so far away from that. And so cheers, big ears, to your health. And so I'm here to help all human beings that choose to wake up. All are called, not everyone heeds the call. We're looking for that 144,000 chosen ones. I'm one of the chosen ones. The question is, are you, right? We're over on X. We're on YouTube. I might lose battery power on the YouTube, but it should go straight through to my channel and should be saved over there. Yeah. Okay. I choose to wake the fuck up. All right. Red pill motherfuckers. That's what we do. And so I'll do business, JM. Awesome. All right, hit us up. support@certifiedhealthnut.com. Be very specific because that's my assistant. And if you just come off the internet and you don't know what you want, it's hard for him to direct that. So support@certifiedhealthnut.com. We talked about the retreats. We talked about my superfood business. We talked about my online community, the real ones. Just be specific what you're interested in and we'll guide the conversation that way. Why Phoenix, Troy? Are you still getting those bodywork sessions from that couple? I do like, Sandy is an alien, Kirk and Sandy, very powerful. I've had 4 bodywork sessions with them and the electricity I've had, and I love their sessions. You know, they're not cheap, so I have them, you know, every year or so. I've had 4 sessions since 2022. So Kirk and Sandy are good friends and they are doing amazing work. SacredTripMassage.com. What I'm doing with David Daigle and Body Electronics and Sacred Body Language, this is human beings. You'll have 5 human beings touching points on you, on your body, and the electricity through them and the intention to clear the channels will go and it'll heat the body up. It's truly electric. That's why you have to pound minerals before you go on this retreat and have the education, because everyone's fucking shit will come up to be cleared, to be healed. For example, if you say, yes, I am coming, you invest in coming to the event, your shit will start coming up before you even touch foot in Texas. So there's that. And so, okay. So McDonald, is that poison? Yes. Okay. England in the house. Good to see you guys. Enjoying the Corvette. How about your son? He's still driving his. John, I moved on from the Corvettes. Why? Because they were bringing me more pain than peace. And all I choose is peace. And I love the aesthetics and the beauty of those vehicles. However, all I wanted to do was stomp the gas pedal and experience that horsepower and just feel the thrill of it. The old ones, I drove them into the ground and everything just started breaking left, right, and center until I blew the heads up on mine. And they're black and it's hot here. And so they just weren't the most optimal choices. I'm not trying to collect vintage Corvettes and look at them in my garage, which was beautiful, but I want to look on it. It gives me a fucking boner. Then I want to get in it, pound the gas, blow donuts, and fucking go down the street all day, every day. And guess what? Come to find out, that's fucking illegal. Because when I got my C8, I went out to the Corvette driving school, and I got a big fucking criminal speeding ticket. So I got to deal with that. So none of that stuff was buying me peace. And so I started test driving minivans. And so that's my Corvette story. And I will continue to tell that story. And I have great footage that I filmed with my C8 and my two C4s, my son's C4. And we will be making more content from that video series and talking about the car analogy and how we change our oil and change the filters, the air filter and the oil filter. But we don't do that with our body, you know, for most people. You know, a lot of you guys that follow me, you clean out your body a couple times a year, change your oil, replenish the blood, etc. And this is a simple analogy. This is the true Bugatti Ferrari right here, the human being spiritual spacesuit. And we forgot that. And so we throw so much money at our vehicles, yet we don't even tune this vessel up. And so that's my whole message to everyone. So we'll be rolling out more of that content. I do love the aesthetics and the artistic creation of American muscle cars, and the Corvette is such a beautiful template, and such beauty and sexiness and power and adrenaline, and literally it's cute that they're on the market, but we need to have we need a Nuremberg rig in Nuremberg ring in every city. Like I've got the 101 out here in Phoenix. I should be able to get on a racetrack and just and have a place like an Autobahn to do that. And we don't have that in our society. And so men like me that are aggressive and love adrenaline and love that aggression fueled testosterone boner fucking, you just want to fuck the human experience, right? We don't have a real outlet for that. I'll fucking throw you in jail for that shit. So until we have the Nuremberg ring, or until I move to Germany and have my own Nuremberg ring in Nuremberg, you know, I will drive my minivan. You get what I'm saying? All right, cheers on the green juice. Let's get down with some meditation. Clear the energy field. Nervous system entrainment, stillness, breath coherence. Harmonizing and aligning the energy from the ineffable. Taking all the energetic codes and vibrations to raise the frequency and vibration. Basically clearing away the programming, clearing away the fluff, focusing on the nose, breath coming in and out of the nostrils, sharpening the mind, witnessing the breath. From there, you can feel the sensations on the tip of the nose, and the sensations are on all over the body. I can feel the atmosphere, I can feel the waistband, I can feel my butt on the pillow, my legs crossed. The subconscious and unconscious mind is in touch with the sensations of the body. Always, always and forever. And so this is how we clear and purify the defilements of the mind. We down-regulate the nervous system from the upregulating and the discombobulation of the nervous system from the control grid, the EMFs, the scrolling, dopamine addictions, the imbalances that are created from modern day society. This is going to bring us back to one, right? Focus on the breath coming in and out of the nose, sharpens the mind. Then meditate on the sensations of the body that are going on all the time. If the mind wanders, that's normal. When you recognize that, you bring your attention back To the breath or to the sensations of the body? It's very simple, guys. Very simple. I'm not going to direct you guys anymore, so just take that direction and let's go deep, right? If you want to go fast, go slow. Go slow to go smooth to go fast. This is slowing down to go smooth, right? And then we can travel through the cosmos in our meditation, right? But clear away all the fluff, all the nervous system entrainment to chaos. All right, let's go down for 20 or 30 minutes, guys. Let's go deep. Let's go deep. If I lose you on YouTube, the video should populate. Focusing on the breath coming in and out of the nose. You can stay here for the whole meditation, or you can take that to the sensations of the whole entire body. Where the subconscious and unconscious parts of the body-mind consciousness is tapped in to the field of all things. fighter jet. Warfare in the Valley of the Sun. Alrighty. There's usually a couple of them flying around the valley. That's why we gotta change the world before that shit starts fucking coming home. Fucking attacking the citizens, and then we gotta all go out and be fucking Sasquatch savages. Living off grid. Completely naked and unafraid. Okay. Back to the meditation. Mm. Okay. So see how that helped the old nervous system. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. I think these are the channels that I'll be using. YouTube and X. That's what my AI told me was most optimal. I haven't figured out how to ask for follows. Follow requests sent. Okay. I haven't figured out how to ask for share, theater mode, hide everything except video. That is in theater mode. I don't know if you can comment on X. It doesn't appear that you can. And so flip camera, broadcast details. Okay, well, regardless, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys want, what is that? Sketch details? Ooh. Uh-oh, I just turned it off. That's weird. Okay, God bless you guys. I appreciate you guys. And so, you don't live in the Congo. That's correct, Mark Reeves. That's why I do the work that I do, because I don't have children that are enslaved. And so, yeah, baby. And no one's free until we're all free. The man did not even say a single positive word when we were together, a single word of hope and happiness. Who's that, Zeus? I was driving my father the other day, and I decided to be quiet and say nothing. He was nonstop spreading negativity and blame, and then changed into anger. Yep, human beings have that potential in us. That seed of darkness lives inside of all of us, including me. They're looking to feed on gossip and ego fuel. If you ever talk about nature or creating things, they'll deflect the convo. Wow, sounds like you had a powerful conversation there, Zeus. Mark, good to see you. Angry with own family. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, Mark. Well, my heart goes out to you, Zeus. You can't change your family, and we're not married to our family. We can always leave, right? That's the hero's journey, and we go and go on because we can't change them, and until we have the faculties and tools to really be that Zen master around that amount of negativity and to actually change them with our way of being, then sometimes it's best to do the hero's journey and get away from that. Whether that the time is right for you or not. Anyhow, to be determined. So happy you guys tuned in. I'm glad you enjoyed the meditation, Razor. And so, God bless you guys. See you soon.